Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. I heard a noise just now. Did you hear that? It was like a ringing of jingle bells. And usually that indicates that something has gone wrong. I don't know what. Professor Yes finished just as the Pollux Awards triggered, so let's find out what's going on here. Yes. I know you're Harlan Starsurf. So many movie stars in the audience and so few critics. Maybe they'd be nicer if we invited them. Depends on the movie. Some of them are really nice to my movies now, and other ones like absolutely detest what I'm writing. And the winner for Best Actor is Ricky Russell. What the hell is We're on the Mend? I'm gonna have to send him on vacation now. Best Actress? Give it to me. Yes! One Pollux Award in the bag. For Alien Life Form, of all things. Not Sexy Snowman. Oh, I guess we didn't have anybody nominated for Sexy Snowman, did we? Or maybe we did. Yes, Dick Mullins! I thought they were gonna give it to Boondine for sure. I thought they like give it to dead people posthumously all the time. Herbert Ford. No! The Little Balls Who Run! What is this title? All will be forgiven if you give me the nomination for best picture for Sexy Snowman. Wayne Wheeler? That's two awards for Sexy Snowman, you guys. Come on. Don't give it to We're on the Mend or the Little Balls. Yes! Yes! How many awards is that? Was that like 5? 5 out of 7? Maybe 4 out of 6? Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next year. Dude, we're gonna rake in the influence, right? How did that go down? Yeah, 4 out of 6, not bad. We lost out on the screenplay for The Little Balls. What a name. And then We're on the Mend, which is in Victorian England. Ooh, that one actually sounds kind of cool. It's kind of like, in my head, it's the Jack the Ripper story. Where you got your sheriff going after the murderer in Victorian England. That's kind of cool. Dude, we got a crap ton of influence for that. That's great. All right, Professor Yes is done. I will pay my taxes. Oh, it went up? Oh, no, it did go up by a little bit, but it didn't hit 8 out of 8, unfortunately. Start the post-production. Yeah, we can't throw a rap party anymore. What's going on with that? I noticed that last episode. Who do I have to sue to get a rap party again? I wonder, is it tied to you? Hold a banquet. Throw a corporate party. Yeah, what's the deal with not being able to throw a rap party anymore? Unless I just have to like select the option, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, you can be paid more, Herbert Ford. And Alexander Crenshaw, sure. Although you were just a 6-star guy, maybe that. Well, maybe you can be my trash guy. It's funny how some of the roles you don't really like, you don't have to negotiate with, and other ones you do. It's interesting how like cinematographers aren't paid a ton in this game comparatively to other people. Workers at the Steel Union Motors in Flint have achieved a 2-fold increase in wages. In their empowerment, they have sent an unmistakable signal to the entire country. The era of widespread poverty is behind us. More power to the unions, I say. Especially in this modern era. feel like we've gone 4 steps backwards in progress since the 50s. I get we're not in the 50s, but you know, the 50s was truly the era of like organized labor. Post World War I. World War II, I mean. My brain short-circuited. Okay, Xenia is working now. We changed the sound stages it was in, and now it's functioning. And also, Drop Dead Gorgeous is going to be the hit of the century. I'm so excited for this movie to get into the theaters here. All right, there we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What's going down here? Oh God, what's the tagline for Spaceballs, everybody? Boy. Oh gosh. I feel like I should know this. She's gone from suck to what? I can't spell suck. Suck to blow. That's not the tagline of the movie, but all right. Razor of Wednesday did not perform well at all. Oof. I think the Rotten got to that one, unfortunately. 1,000 at the end? I think we cut our losses on that one. That's rough. The Knife Courier, on the other hand, is still making bank. Oh, 200,000 at the end. What would the distribution look like if we ran it with 1,000 theaters for the last 4 weeks here? So the theaters are relatively free. We would need to make 265,000. We made 200,000 in the last week. Well, let's see what happens. I'm not convinced it's gonna work, but we'll try. Son of the Fatherland is ready to go. Hey, Thomas Brewer leveled up. Good for you, man. Another percentage on top. Wonder what our overall percent. These posters are nuts. We'll go with the one with the son. It's the least offensive. I love the idea of a foreign German film being shown on 4th of July, and they're like, "You want to see this, right?" And I'm like, "I don't know about that. You sure you guys want to be putting this in American cinema?" I don't think so. Ooh, you know, I don't think we have vampire as an antagonist yet. It's for young men. Okay, so we'll throw in Piazzolla. Not for women, girls, or really young women at all. Maybe just you two? Let's try that. I don't really feel like going hard on the Nazi propaganda movie anyway. Do we have another Daniel Drake movie coming out, or did I forget to make another sequel to the sequel? I think I did. All right, next movie, or next writer we have available. Oh, sick! Survival tournament. That's cool. Oh, yes! In a fight for survival, people brutally execute each other before billions of viewers. Kind of like The Running Man. They don't execute each other, they get executed. Or maybe like Battle Royale. But that also, I don't think Battle Royale has an audience, but you get the idea. You know, people murdering each other for sport. Oh, we should make Battle Royale. Look at that. Everybody loves Spaceballs except for the Bone Grinder. I don't know what to do for you, Bone Grinder. Struggle for a better life. No! It was gonna be so good. Oh, damn it. Fumble Murder Beautiful has fallen into the pit of despair. A 7-star guy? But you have the laurel wreath, so I think that means... Or I guess the popcorn is the one we really care about, but the laurel wreath is valuable. 500,000! Yikes! The 9-star guy, definitely we keep, regardless of other things. He's so much cheaper than the other guy. Did the other guy win some Pollux awards? Is that what? Is it the fucking multi-bend stage? I can't remember what we had. Xenia in, but Xenia is no longer getting stuck. Cross your fingers that that's actually true. All right, stay away from the multi-bend stage, I guess. Wayne, no. the penultimate stage. It definitely kills our momentum to have to be like rescheduling these movies like this repeatedly. But we do March 11th, not until next year. Gosh, I can't imagine, unless this gets restarted like multiple times. I don't see it taking that long. But, you know, we'll see. And didn't I pay somebody like extra to be in this project too? Doesn't that mean like I lost that money? That's a rough bug that has cropped its ugly head back up again. All right, there we go. Everything's on schedule now. Dude, Knife Courier's making over $11 million. Vacuum Orb made 4.5 in the first week, so that one's gonna rake bank in. No, Bernard, you goofed. You goofed me. All right, well, have we hit our limit of what we can do? Because I think there is kind of like a soft cap on how many things you can unlock at once. We're definitely gonna make Battle Royale. We're gonna call it Melee Extraordinaire. Extraordinaire. Is that how you spell that word? Action drama, I think. It's been a very long time since I've seen Battle Royale. It does take place on a tropical island, weirdly. Now, this is where it gets kind of weird. So, themes for sure. We go... Well, we have to take nudity out because we put that in a movie. We also have to take survival element out of the code as well. So, keep that in mind. Now, the protagonist... It's a student, and it's like there's a male and a female, and then like another guy. So I'm just gonna say a working man. Yeah, there's several antagonists, but there is one student that is kind of a psycho. There is definitely a strict parent figure. Like there's a teacher who's just kind of an asshole. There is a lot of shooting, so I will put shootout in here. And then at the end, it's I think it's everyone learns a lesson. Like some of the characters get away, a lot of the characters die. And yeah, I think that's kind of how it goes. It's not a particularly happy ending. We'll go drama. Don Hoover. It's a drama action. Nobody's ever mixed those two genres together before. It's crazy. Wake Up Killed Guy. 8 out of 8. Stale. Not fully rotten. Which one of these befits the Benoit Blanc murder mystery? Look at this man cheering in the background. We could go with this one. Yeah, let's go with that one. Put it after the Nazi propaganda. And we'll go... Let's go 35. Let's go crazy. Like that. Start higher, drop it faster. I like this. Fun strategy for me. You know what? Let's move it forward. So we... Hold on. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. Come back. Yeah, move it forward. So we can take advantage of the 4th of July. I can't imagine the Nazi propaganda movie is going to take all that much thunder from us. It's not for girls, but it's not really for anyone else either. I guess in this case we could do Piazzolla then, and then double our adult advertising, and then... Or maybe we take these two out and go these 4? Get real wild with our advertising? Alright, I like it. Lee? Douglas. Douglas is my man. Not Carl. Lester. Confirm. Fantastic. Hey, we've got a water tower. Save a little bit on money every month. Wizard! Gandalf has arrived! Oh, wonderful. Great side character. Let's finish, but then let's have him go back to do some research. We got 5 dudes writing right now? Really? Oh, we have 8 writers? Oh, no. I've made a boo-boo. Oops. I meant to kick... Oh, shoot. I forgot. I meant to kick somebody out. These people are going to be writing for years. Uh-oh. Can I tell you to stop? Is that something I could do? I think once you start writing, they're like locked in a room forever. Well, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Clifton. You're the only guy who doesn't have like a preferred genre, weirdly. I kind of want vampire. Go get me a vampire, Bernard. How long is it gonna take? 43 days? 70 days? 162 days. Oh, we are working on another Daniel Drake movie. That's my bad. That I didn't remember that. 24%, or 3,000 theaters at the end isn't so bad. So we can run it back with 3,000. 2.5. 2,000. 1.5. We were close to 200,000 before, but then I bought a bunch of those theaters. Man, what, like, life is hard. I don't know what you say about Juno, man. All right, Knife Courier. I don't think it made its advertising money back. It was very close, but I don't think it did. So that's a cautionary tale there. Oh boy, a lot of things happening all at once. A-. 2 stars, really? 4 stars. 1 star. Come on, Bone Grinder. The Bone Grinder's really been grinding my gears lately. All right, a couple 4 stars there at the end. Not too shabby. Unfortunate with the rotten, though. I just need to stop fixating on so many specific elements all at one time. I feel like I get new things and then I get really excited, or they get unrotten and then I'm like really excited again. It's that whole thing. Professor Yes, though. Why is it because of the tropical island? I don't want a pirate in my poster. Like, just because they're on a tropical island doesn't mean there's a pirate in there, you guys. Come on. Are you fresh? No, you're rotten as well. Love interest and femme fatale. Boy, oh boy. Well, let's give him the 35 treatment. 25. Can we overlap movies yet? We could. All right. I think it's fine to do that. 22. We're reverting a little bit. And then 10. Like, this is all overshooting anyway, so like it's just easier for me, but I do kind of want to fall into a pattern here where we're overlapping our films a little bit. This film is for no one. Once again. So let's actually get a little wild with it. Let's do the bottom 4 as our advertising options. Because those kind of cover like the whole spectrum of everyone, right? Come on. It'd be kind of nice if they like had an indicator of who does tricks, so I don't have to like try and remember who does tricks for me. They would just be like, don't pick this guy, so I don't have to have this conversation with them every single time. It would be kind of awkward with your director though, where you're like, we've had this conversation at least 6 times where you ask me if I'm willing to go talk to the kids at the orphanage, and I say no way in hell, and you ask me every single time. Oh, okay. The entire film crew is extremely happy and positive about the studio. I'm glad they tell you that, so you're not just like yeeting money for no particular reason. That's good to know. I'm glad they're willing to tell me that. Okay, hold on. I'm curious if we go really short. So you're 22? So maybe we should pick everything that's 22 days. Right? Or less. Because if you take 22 days to do, you're actually faster. Weirdly. So 17 is the quickest we could do it. 13. And that only adds a day. It is cheap though. But I guess if we're going cheap, we would pick our own. Let's see what happens. If we, you know what? I'm curious. Let's do all low. I want to see what it does to the score. Because these two don't influence how fast things go. It's how long does it take to run it through the post-production thing? You're adding a story element to the code? What are you adding? What's the element? Oh, fighting the hypocrisy of American life? Like, I like that theme. I'm not gonna vote. I'll just leave it be. I would have yeeted a 850 at it again. Yeah, it seems like between 750 and 800 is kind of where their votes land. Tend to. So hypocrisy of American life has been kicked out. You know, turn for turn, I'm gonna be adding nudity into the code. I love the idea that there's this one crazy studio that has so much influence and power that I'm just outvoting the other 5 members of the code. And the other members are like, goddamn Bentertainment Studio, always adding in shit to the code that we all hate, and we can't do anything about it because they have so much money and influence. Oh, it's just funny to think about. What a wild time to be alive in the American history. Alternate history, I suppose. Protection from raids, please, Mr. Cop. I'm gonna have to do like some... I don't want to do drugs in the studio because that always makes... your people always get hooked on drugs. Oh, -315. That's the most I've ever seen the Gersteins throw at something. I think I have to go a little higher. Are they that opposed to nudity in their films? All right, still okay. No! They did the thing! I lost by 9? I lost by 9? You fuckers! I'm pissed. I got. They got me. All right, Drop Dead Gorgeous is an 8 out of 8 still. We did have to restart production on this one. I'm hoping that by moving it to a new sound stage, it won't get caught up in anything. Okay, it seems to be working. Yes, tout the mayor's achievements. Those bastards. How could they do this to me? I let them take fighting the hypocrisy of American life out of the code, or added back in, and they voted against nudity on me. I'm bringing it right back. You can't stop me. Don't make me first this time. You fucking bastards. They're like, oh, you saw the Gersteins put a bunch of effort into that last one? You're not gonna see anything this time. Yes, mayor's party, please. We will tout the mayor's achievements again. Basically, I should be running that back every single time and getting influence with it. Okay, Gary Trotter and the Alchemist Rock with low budget stuff did not change the score at all. So that's really good to know. I love this dragon in the background. That's sick. Is this our first trash movie? Ooh, I don't know what to do now. I feel like we could double overlap it with Professor Yes. Like maybe even triple overlap. Or like right on top of, no, that's a little psychotic. But like maybe here and then run it at like 22. So we give Wake Up Killed Guy a little space to roam. And then 15, 10, 10,001, and then 7. I'm totally blind here. I don't know what to do for a trash movie. But the first one, I think, Wizard War. I think this is the way it's gonna go down. Women don't like this movie. Fair enough. Then like this, maybe? I think that's how the advertising should go. And we won't see how this functions until next episode, because it is nearing the end of the episode here. But Daniel Radcliffe, my boy. Somebody pointed out that they were super happy to see Daniel Radcliffe is starring in the Gary Trotter movie. I like completely spaced and did not cast him as Harry Potter. Which is kind of funny because he's kind of a villain in this game. Not the real Daniel Radcliffe. My 1930s version of Daniel Radcliffe is a rampant misogynist and horrible person. So it's kind of funny that I cast him in the Voldemort role. Oh, sick! Dude! People were just, we were talking about the zombie movies. Yes! Oh, hell yes. We have to do all of the George Romero zombie movies. Oh, Arthurian Legend. That's pretty sick. Thanks, Felix. Let's take a quick break from researching for a bit, just because we have some people writing, you know, scripts for the next century. Yeah, because I'd really like to get... Let's do Night of the Living Dead. This will be the last thing we do for the episode. So, Eve of the Undead, the Woken Corpses. It is an action, kind of a, maybe a horror action? Horror drama? No, action horror? You could say. I think the first one is set in the... I've seen the one in the mall, which I think is the second one. I don't think I've seen the first one. But we'll set it in the modern American city. I think we'll go protagonist is the last survivor. Oh, the antagonist is the undead for sure. Where was that? The undead. Absolutely. And how do we want to take I feel like there's cops in there. Probably a sidekick. We'll go with mentor, maybe? Definitely a first victim. Like, they're coming to get you, Barbara? And then don't they eat Barbara? I think that's how that goes down. We'll say there's a damsel in distress as well. There's definitely shooting. We've used this a couple times though, so I'm a little hesitant to bring that back. Say there was a trap, maybe? I don't think they ever really explain where the zombies come from in George Romero's zombie movies. All right, I'm gonna say there's a shootout, but this is the very last time we can use shootout. Don't let me do it again. Promise me. And then I think at the end, it's like... They don't, like, they get away, but, like, the zombies are still running rampant, right? It's not particularly... It's kind of a bleak ending, I would say. Maybe we say the protagonist dies heroically, which is funny because I called them the last survivor. I guess if we're gonna do that, we should call it, like... No, we'll say dies heroically. Maybe they save their love interest from being eaten by zombies, and then they sacrifice themselves for the greater good. Pluto did not make all that much money at all, which is rough. But we'll give it another go here. I think the stale or the rotten stale elements are killing a lot of our potential value in these movies. Oh, I'm excited for Rising Ted Irvine though. We won the lotto. Go for it. Vacuum orbs. I think that one's good. $9.2 million. Yeah, it's totally random whether or not they make it out of the gauntlet that is the rotten film. But we have a lot of fresh films coming out here, so I'm very excited to see how those go. And Gary Trotter and the Alchemist Rock is gonna make its way forward. We need to find the curse, man. A curse is very important to get some more trash elements. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.